alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult. Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Movie Cult podcast, where each week we guide you through a film step by step, and in the end we decide if it's good enough or bad enough to be inducted into the Bad Movie Cult. I'm your host, Dominic Lawton, joined by my co-host and the birthday boy himself. It's Mr. Can Be Wild.
Yeah!
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, so very nice. Very kind. Very, very kind indeed. Oh, thank you.
That's enough of that.
Yep, quite right.
Happy birthday, Ken.
Yeah, thanks, man. You know, whatever, you know. I don't want to make a big deal out of it or anything.
Ken is 60 years old today. If you can believe it. He doesn't look a day over 50. He's aging like a fine blue cheese.
That's right, covered in mould. You wouldn't want it in your bed.
Fromage bleu.
That's me. That's what they call me.
And to celebrate Ken's birthday, his choice is the 1986 Menahem Golan film. It's Delta Force.
Yes.
America's elite anti-terrorist commandos to neutralize the enemy. Starring Chuck Norris.
Sleep tight, sucker.
And Lee Marvin. The Delta Force.
This is a hijack! Heads down! This is a hand grenade!
Because the stakes are more than pride.
Daddy! Heads down!
More than honor.
Please, no!
More than justice.
Collect all passports.
Why?
But!
Because they're fighting to save American lives.
No!
You take one of us, you gotta take us all.
It's a new age of terror that requires a new breed of warrior. The Delta Force.
1 minute to showtime.
We're members of Delta Force and we're here to take you home.
The Delta Force. Starring Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin.
American, I want to negotiate. Do you hear me, American?
Loud and clear.
America's new heroes, the Delta Force.
Simple as that, Ken.
Yes.
Why have you chosen this?
Well, for one, Chuck Norris sadly passed away.
R.I.P. Chuck.
And the other reason, I mean, I watched this before he passed away, and I did tell you that this was the film I wanted to do. And the reason behind that is it's actually set on my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, which I didn't know until I watched it again. I just thought, fuck, you know, it's my birthday, that is. So that's the reason. It is, in fact, set on the same day, so July 19th. My birthday, everybody. Write that down so you can wish me well every year until I eventually perish.
Yeah, well, that's a lot to look forward to there, I guess. IMDb rating,
With
Ken.
me perishing.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll drink to that. IMDb rating. 5.4.
It's 1.4 It's 5.7.
Oh,
Got a plot for you?
I get fucking close with all of these, not ever right, but I do get close. What? Plot, go for it.
After a plane is hijacked by terrorists, the Delta Force is sent in to resolve the crisis.
Simple as that, then.
Some taglines.
Yes.
They don't negotiate with terrorists. They blow them away.
Okay.
The hijack, the ordeal, the rescue. And finally, the Delta Force face their deadliest mission ever.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you
That
like
sounds
any
like
of them?
we'd already been introduced to the Delta Force, though,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Mm.
It's like a sequel tagline, that one. No, I don't want any of those. Thank you. Next.
Got a fun fact for you.
Yes, please.
The movie was originally to be produced with the cooperation of Delta Force's real-life founder and commanding officer, Colonel Charles Beckwith.
Oh,
The producers wanted to tell the story of Operation Eagle Claw, the failed attempt to rescue the hostages in Iran in 1979, but they wanted to change the story so that Delta Force completed their mission successfully, and Beckwith left the project in disgust.
oh dear.
This is also, because obviously we've mentioned Chuck Norris, Lee Marvin's in this as well.
Yep.
This is his final film before his death in 1987, and is also based on the real-life hijacking of TWA Flight 847 on 14th of June 1985.
Well, there you go.
For another fun fact, Ken.
It's all fun, isn't it? This terrorism business.
Yeah.
Go for it. What else have we got?
Colonel Nick Alexander, played by Lee Marvin, was originally supposed to have been played by Charles Bronson.
Oh,
And posters,
yeah, I knew this one, yeah.
posters with him and Chuck were made before the production started.
Oh, and then he just thought, fuck it.
Start the film, Ken, or have you got something else to say about this?
No, I think we can start it. Let's just get straight into it, because it's like two films. This
Yeah.
2 films in one. This it's like 2 hours long. By the way, you're welcome for that, Dom.
Over 2 hours long.
Yep, you were very pleased with that, weren't you? To learn that I'd broken your rule of a 90-minute action film and demanded it'd be my birthday episode, so you can't really say fucking no. I win.
Next year, we're covering It with Tim Curry.
Yeah, so I hadn't seen this for ages when I first sat down and watched this again. This was like the first time in many, many years I'd sat and watched this. And couldn't really remember a whole lot of it.
No.
But watched it twice now since then. It's a fucking great film. I've got this and the sequel and the Blu-ray double disc version. Very, very good.
What's on the discs besides the film?
Nothing.
Oh.
It's fucking basic as shit, but you get both films. There you go. What more do you want?
Well, you've really sold that to us, Ken. Well done.
Well, you get 2 good films. There you go. You got Chuck Norris and 2 fucking Delta Force films. What are you buying it for? What do you want? You want us to dissect it like an intellectual discussion about shit?
I just want to be happy, Ken.
Well, you can forget that shit straight away.
And with that said, let's crack into the film.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
So we start with Operation Eagle Claw. Is this Operation Eagle Claw?
Oh, who cares? Let's stop mentioning what it's based on. Let's just talk about the film.
I believe this is Operation Eagle Claw.
Oh, do you? No, we're in Iran.
Yeah.
Desert
Tehran.
1.
Yeah.
Desert 1, it says. Man, imagine having to be in charge of naming the deserts and then knowing
Doesn't
which
sound
one's
overly
which.
complicated. Oh, yeah, I mean,
Well,
that'd be the
no.
way.
I mean, I'm assuming, therefore, there must be more than one. Otherwise, you just call it desert.
Yeah.
Still, yeah. In 1980, March. April 25th, 4 a.m.
Operation Eagle Claw, people. Eagle Claw.
We are 200 miles southeast of Tehran.
Yeah.
It's a bit fucking complicated. It's detailed, isn't it?
Yeah.
As if you're going to be sat at home going like that. It's 200 miles southeast. Let's have a quick look there where that would be.
Yeah.
Of course you're not. But
Desert
still,
1.
Details.
That's where it
That's what it
is.
says on the map. Desert. Number 1.
Delta Force are out to rescue American hostages that are being held in the U.S. Embassy at Tehran. But unfortunately, there's a helicopter crash.
Chopper explodes in record time. Really does. It's like fucking less than a minute. It's about 30 seconds in and you get an exploding helicopter.
The U.S. Delta Force are called in, evacuating to their transports, and among them is Major Scott McCoy.
Captain at this point.
Captain Scott McCoy. He's wearing a tight camo vest, train driver's hat. He's looking very gay.
He's mustachioed.
He is. He's not bearded.
No. That would have won me 10 pence.
And going against the orders, because it's fucking Chuck Norris, of course he is. He's rescuing his wounded comrade, Pete Peterson.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I wonder if he calls him Butch later on.
Played by William Wallace from Braveheart.
He says, is that Peterson's chopper? And he says he was inside when it blew. That's enough for him. Off he fucking goes.
Yep. He's in a burning helicopter and he does manage to pick him up, drag him to the chopper.
I like it because everyone's just like that. Everyone keeps telling him it's going to blow.
Yeah.
You get
Including Red Brown.
Lee Marvin, he's there. He shouts like that. Damn it, God damn it, McCoy. It's going to blow. Then he runs past. Who's he running past? It's fucking Steve James.
Unbelievably.
It's big Steve
Everyone's
James.
favourite sidekick.
Yeah, he's there. And he says, don't go back. The fuel tanks are about to blow. He shouts. Anyway, McCoy's having none of it. He fucking gets to there. He gets in there. Peterson, he's in there and he's got his leg trapped under some shit. And he says, get out, Captain. It's going to blow. He's like, I know. Everyone keeps fucking telling me. But I'm Chuck Norris, God damn it.
What does he keep saying is going to blow? He's watching Double Dragon, I think. On the Patreon, if you want to give it a listen.
By all means. You get a film pitch with everyone. I like the fact that he says, when I lift this Jeep, move your leg. He's like, oh, okay.
Tapping his foot.
Yeah, accidentally, though, what he does when he lifts the Jeep is he puts his other leg under it because he didn't specify which one he meant. Now he's double trapped. No, Captain. No, of course not. No, so he does. Anyway, back in the other chopper, they're saying to the Colonel Nick, saying, Colonel, they're still back there. And he says, I've got a whole squad to get out of here because we can't wait for them. He'll say exactly the same later on, by the way,
Yeah.
but still. Hey, there they are. And you get Chuck Norris running in slow motion, and you get the first time for the theme tune. And what a fucking theme tune we've got.
Yeah, get it quite a lot towards the end of
You're
this
damn
film.
right you do,
Yeah.
and I loved it every time. I'm like, punch in the air every time the theme tune comes on. Makes you want to go outside and do some martial arts training.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heroic. It's fucking brilliant. Anyway, McCoy, he gets there, drops Pete off, tells him to stop fucking getting himself hurt. It's fucking dangerous. And then he says, I knew they blew it. Why didn't we go ahead with the plan? He says, that wasn't our call. It wasn't our call, McCoy. Wasn't our call, McCoy. That's Lee Marvin.
I put it to you, Ken.
Yes.
Lee Marvin is way too old to be playing this character. You got Bo Svensson in this film that could have easily played this character. Just swap him about.
Wait, because a few years later, this is like the early bit.
Yeah.
This is the flashback.
Yeah.
McCoy says, I spent 5 years in Vietnam getting the wrong orders and all that. Nobody listened to us
He
for
works
a
at
damn.
McDonald's over there. He's terrible.
He says, I'm resigning as soon as we get back.
He just shows his disgust for politicians, military hierarchy.
That's it, you see. It's the red tape getting in the way of the blue collar. That's what he's saying. And he's had enough, damn it.
Yeah, McCoy says that for 5 years, he saw people planning missions in Vietnam and soldiers dying on the ground as a result of it.
Son of a bitch.
Overall, 8 members of the Special Forces were killed and 13 wounded in that operation that he's just was in. Cut to 5 years later.
Yes, we're in
We're at the airport.
Athens.
Yes.
We're in Athens. It's Friday, July 19th, my birthday,
Wow.
1985. I was 8. This would have been my 8th birthday.
Little Kenny. Little
Little-
Kenny from the flats.
Little Ken, there, the little 8 years old, glasses, beard, only little.
Oh, Kenneth.
This was 7:45 a.m. So, of course, back in the UK, it'd probably been 6:45. I would have been woken up to go to school, perhaps the last day of term.
Come on now, Kenneth. Wakey, wakey.
Oh, mother, please, just another 5 minutes. That's how that would have all gone.
Of course, Kenneth, I love you.
I love you too, mother.
And then for breakfast, he had marmalade on toast.
Obviously without the bits. Ah, lovely. Yeah, that would have been me waking up.
What was going on over here, Ken? In Athens?
In Athens, not quite as loving and heartwarming as that.
It starts off quite loving. You got the old fucks sitting around talking about...
My manager says he watched this when he was 10 and he was in Greece and his plane
I love
had
Greece.
been delayed.
Great film. Covering it soon.
He was 10 years old. His plane had been delayed to get home from holiday. And rather than go to the airport and just be sort of like milling about, the family decided, well, we'll go back to the hotel. And they went back to the hotel and he watched this on TV. They just went and were home to watch like films until they got called to say they could. And he watched this, which of course is in Greece at an airport about terrorism on a plane. And he said, yeah, really set me up, ready for the flight home, this.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and he told me that when I told him that we were doing this, he watched this again recently.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went home that same day and watched it again. So great film.
Yeah, they're all waiting to get on American Travelways Boeing 707 flight 282.
Yeah, and if you forget that, don't worry, we will mention it. Well, they will throughout the film. I don't think we'll bother.
It's flown from Cairo to Athens, then it's going to go from Athens to Italy, then Italy to New York City.
Yeah, cowboy country.
But as Ken says, we are currently in Athens as if we're going to go to Rome. There's a flight mechanic. Oh, first of all, we see Freddie Mercury queuing up, ready to get on the plane.
We do indeed. Some
The
very,
reveal.
very suspicious characters, aren't they, here?
The reveal of who that actually is blew my tiny mind, Ken.
Oh, goodness.
But also, as well as sort of dodgy-looking characters trying to get on the plane, there's someone that works there that's dodgy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this. A flight mechanic. He turns up with his little toolbox with his lunch in it. And also in there, some grenades and some fucking handguns.
Yeah. Very, very sweaty man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts these handguns and grenades in the toilet on the flight ready. And when he comes out, he gets asked, what the fuck are you up to? By
a high-haired stewardess.
She's got the highest hair
She's got very high hair,
I've
hasn't
ever
she?
seen.
It drops as the film goes on.
Yeah.
I think as the tension rises, her hair lowers.
Yeah.
And that is beautiful, the way they've done that. It can't be accidental. That's got to be intentional on behalf of the filmmaker.
I do think so.
Yes, and that's a nice little Easter egg touch there for everyone.
One of the guys in line kicks off that he's not allowed past.
He is the most suspicious fucking customer ever
Yep.
to try and get on a plane. Nowadays, he'd be shot dead before he even
Instantly.
got anywhere near it. Before he got anywhere near the boarding gate, he'd have been shot dead, probably at duty free.
You are astonished at the level of security or the lack of in this airport. Because this guy...
Meanwhile, of course, we have had some bonding for some of the customers, the passengers, sorry.
Yeah.
That we got, which would be my worst fucking nightmare, these people.
Yeah.
Because like that...
I can't imagine you sitting with these lot.
No, he's like, I thought you'd like to know we're celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. And he's like, no, not really. No, it's just like, imagine that. Why would we like to know that? We weren't sitting here looking at you. We just sat in minding our own business and you've fucking interrupted.
Because they're Americans,
why
Ken.
would
They
we
think
like
everyone's
to know
interested.
that? Yeah, why would we like to know that? Go away.
Yeah.
We've got a long fucking flight ahead of us. But no, anyway, no, they do a bit of bonding.
The women go off fucking shopping together.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, I'm going to go shopping anyway. I'll come with you and buy nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, come on then. We could be best friends forevermore.
That'd
They
never happen
introduce
here.
where they're from and all that. And
That'd never happen over here, that.
no chance. You just fucking keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody and just hope for the best.
Yeah, exactly. So the women go off to have a little shop. The guys have a joke about what a pain in the arse it is to be married.
Ain't that the truth, huh?
And as the guy in the line kicks off, Freddie Mercury and another can just saunter through security without even being asked anything.
Yeah. They say, what should we do? He says, I don't know, fucking nothing.
You've got Harry Goldman and Sylvia. That's one couple.
Yeah.
The woman with the big hair, that's Sylvia.
These are outrageously Jewish people, aren't they? These.
Yeah.
It's like, how we've done, like later on where they have to find out who they are. It's just like it's a bit fucking obvious right from the beginning.
Yeah, they couldn't look more Jewish if they had the hats with the little fucking curls coming out.
Apart from just shouting "Oy vey" at everybody when they walk past. Yeah, these one you be pegging these for Jewish passengers straight away.
You've got Ben Kaplan and his wife Edie, and you've got Robert Levin and Deborah with their little daughter Ellen.
Oh.
The hijackers, anyway, they get on the plane scot-free. It's totally fine. Everyone gets on the plane and we take off.
Yeah, and we're being flown today, ladies and gentlemen, by Captain Bo Svensson.
No little ponytail for Bo.
No, it's a shame. Although, to be fair, we don't really see the back of his head, so he could have had that tucked down his shirt.
He could have. It's not regulation, though, is it? The tiny ponytail.
Since when has he ever been in regulation?
That's true.
We've also got some nuns.
On the run.
George Kennedy as a priest.
Ed, what are you doing here, Ed?
Must be on a case.
He must be.
Yeah, George Kennedy is a priest of all people.
Father O'Malley, I believe his name is.
Yes, of course he is. Yes. Classic Jewish name. We get a Russian guy. He speaks to these nuns and priests. He's on about something. I don't know. It doesn't really fucking matter. There's a kid staring at this seemingly familiar Asian man.
Who is this man?
Yeah. See, I think I recognise him, but he looks different in a way.
Yeah.
But anyway, we don't really care about what that kid says. As this kid, the man, he gets up and goes immediately to the toilet.
Yeah.
As soon as that light goes off, up he gets. That's like that on a plane, isn't it? Why does everybody go fucking immediately? Why has everyone got to get up straight away? Because they can.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I can't bear being sat here for more than 20 minutes.
Have you ever been on one of those airplane flights with the 3 rows?
No.
No, me neither. I can imagine that'd be horrific.
No, I just think it looks awful.
Yeah.
It's just like how as soon as the light goes off, people do get up.
Mm.
Like, that's it. I'm unshackled at last. So it's been fucking 20 minutes and it's for safety, you twat.
Yeah.
Just get over it. You haven't got to immediately get up. You've got a bag under your fucking seat. What have you not got that you need within 20 minutes of taking off? And why have you not fucking got it, if that's the case?
And there's always someone just really impatiently waiting outside the toilet door for everyone else to finish.
Yeah. And it's even worse if you've been in there for a poo-poo.
It's worse when the person before you has.
Oh, yeah, and then you get blamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. You open the door and it's some sexy lady.
It's the stewardess.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, fucking hell.
You stink like shit.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I know, yeah.
That wasn't me, that was the other person.
Yeah, that was old shitty pants over there in the other seat.
But it was actually her.
And she'd farted out there.
Yeah, and
then blamed you for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Classic. That always happens on British Airways.
Honestly, who would fly these days?
It's alive!
Yes, so he goes into the toilet and he pulls out. They've got fucking machine guns and shit.
Yeah. You just get in there, you can put whatever you want. Guns, grenades, you got fucking everything. All hidden and very badly hidden.
Turns out the leader is called Abul Rifai. He is the leader of the group, the Pro-Khomeini New World Revolutionary Organization. Yep. It's him and his friend Mustafa.
It's easy to remember. It rolls off the tongue. He comes out and he shouts, "This is hijack!" It's just so you know he's foreign. Yeah, he doesn't say all the words. And he says, "You open cockpit."
There's one laugh out loud moment when some guy just looks around to see what's going on, and Abdul just fucking hits him in the face with the gun and knocks him out.
Quite right too.
That'd be you, Ken. You just got your headphones in. You're like, what's going on? Look round.
Huh? Ah!
Just knocks out.
Yeah, and I deserve it.
He grabs the German, Ingrid, is the high-haired stewardess.
Yeah.
Grabs her, forces her up to the top of the plane, tells her to knock on the door, get her access to the cockpit, which would never fucking in a million years happen now. I can remember, like, in the olden ones, it's just like a velvet curtain separating the pilot from the... Well, now it's just a fucking bulletproof door with a little spy hole.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's no chance of this happening anymore. Knocks on the door, he opens it up.
Knocks him over.
He only opens it because... Crisis averted.
Yeah.
He only opens it because Abdul pulls the pin out of a grenade and says, "We're going to blow the fucking plane up."
Yeah. Captain Bo Svenson, he's quite happy for everyone to be dead, isn't he? Until he says we've got to blow the plane up. He's like, oh no, that'd be me as well then.
Yeah.
Okay then. You've got a deal, Abdul.
He says to them that you are going to fly us, instead of going to Rome, to Beirut, where they can make demands to the United States government that, if not met, they will kill everyone on board.
Fucking hell. He says, well, we haven't got enough fuel. He says, do it. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll do the best I can.
And he presses a button. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, that's standard procedure. But what he has done is the emergency beacon.
Yeah, because the button clearly says emergency.
Yeah.
You know, it's not sneaky. It's not a sneaky press of a button there. He's just got and pressed the emergency button immediately. Yeah. And I like the fact that the tower just like that. Oh, there's a hijack. Yeah, that's the only reason you'd press that button.
Seems very calm, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just goes, I think they've been hijacked, so I don't know. What have you got for lunch?
And that news soon reaches the Pentagon, and we
do lots of harsh cuts backwards and forwards, don't we? I've tried to make notes of those, but yes, we do. We go to the Pentagon now, and who the hell is this?
This is General Woodbridge, played by Robert Vaughn.
Robert Vaughn, you may remember how he looks in other films. He looks exactly the fucking same here. He's never looked different.
Basketball.
No matter how old he's got, he's looked exactly like this.
That's what I remember him from.
Yeah. He was in the A-Team as well. He came in as like the boss of the A-Team, giving them missions and stuff. He looked like this then. Every fucking thing he's ever been in, this is Robert Vaughn. Amazing.
Yeah, US General. And
his hair never moves.
No.
How's that? Throughout his entire life, that hair's never moved.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible work from him. Well done, Robert Vaughn.
He's in charge of US operation, and Woodridge and the president authorized Delta Force to neutralize the terrorists.
Yeah. Of course, we've gone back in time now. It's 2:15 over there. Totally different. I was fast asleep at 2:15 a.m. on my birthday, perhaps with one eye open in the hopes of a gift.
We get a caption, Fort Bragg, and a little scene now of Lee Marvin trying to chat up a barmaid who's
He's not very good, is he?
At least 40 years younger than him. Says, did anyone ever tell you that you have beautiful legs? She's like, oh, Nick, you can't see them from here. He says, no, but I have a good imagination.
I have a good imagination.
Well, actually, I'm just trying to be nice. Anyone ever accuse you of being a gentleman, Nick? And he just says, not lately.
2:15, what are you fucking doing in here?
Alcoholics, a lot of them.
Well, no one else is there.
No.
And she's really, really bad at her job. If she's just like polishing up that one glass, fucking glass strewn everywhere. Why don't she just focus on getting all of them there? She can wash them all up at once. I don't know, Dom. I don't like it, this hospitality service at Fort Bragg. That's why I left.
He gets a phone call from Woodbridge right at the bar and asking it to put Delta Force on Phase 3 alert.
Saddle up.
Sabre Squadron to fly to the Middle East and back to the hijackers.
Yep.
It's during this, when they're going through and looking at the passengers, that they realise that the passenger list includes Jewish people on board from Israel.
Yeah, it's because they're like Palestinians, aren't they?
Yeah.
With the ongoing dispute, still ongoing now. Yeah, so one of them, is it Sylvia Goldman, hides her ring, which is Hebrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's quite clearly Jewish anyway without that fucking ring on.
That's true.
But, not having any of that, we can pretend that taking that ring off will do.
Yeah, they bought it for her in wherever they came from.
Israel.
Egypt.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Recently came from Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah, which and it's very, very white mark left, isn't it? So I don't know what it's made of. It's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
It's got 3 young guys, and it's just like, we can take them. And it's like, no, it's too dangerous. We have to wait. And you know what? If they had have just taken them, it'd all been fucking over, wouldn't it?
They could have taken them.
Because there was just 2 of them.
them.
They're quite right. There's only 2 of them. But no, these 3 guys, they decide no. We also get introduced to a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
Just to make matters worse.
Yeah, I mean, there's one of every kind of...
Yeah, it's all good, isn't it?
Yeah, you got nuns
ticking
and
boxes were fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And
that's even brought up later, the fact that there's only 2 of them and there's a million fucking passengers, 100 passengers. So we could probably do something now, to be honest.
Yeah, but they don't,
No.
which is a shame. We cut now. We're going to North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
And it's McCoy's Ranch.
Is that where he is?
Yeah.
I was like, where is this man?
Yeah,
He's eating.
He's on his ranch. Yeah, so this is like still, what is it, 2:30 now or something? So he's eating at 2:30 a.m. in his middle of his fucking stables in his ranch, watching the TV.
What's he eating there? Looks like eggs or some shit.
I thought he can't finish his revolting dinner.
It looks horrible.
It looks like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
But it's 2:42, sorry. So 2:42 a.m., Captain McCoy, he's still up and about, just watching TV.
I like how he just throws his fork down. It's just
because he knows.
I've got to get out of here.
Exactly. He doesn't say it, but he's just like, he's got to go and fucking sort this out himself. He knows that nobody else in the world's going to sort this problem out the way he could. So you can't even finish that revolting dinner that he's got. Back on the plane, they're organising, men all have to sit by the windows, women are all sitting in the aisles.
Why do they do that?
So the men can't attack them in the aisles, yeah. That's what they should have gone for him straight away, but no. And so it's like they now know that they've got Jewish people on the plane. For people that are trying to hide themselves. Well, they're trying to hide themselves, aren't they? Mm. But they sure are fucking very prominent and keep speaking to the terrorists.
Yeah.
Because the woman, she comes back and says, "Oh, I forgot my purse." It's like, because that's where she's put her ring, isn't it? She's put the Hebrew ring in the purse.
Yeah, and he's given her one of his rings to wear over the white of the finger, isn't
he? But seriously, why did she just fucking hide? Everyone else is just hiding. But no, she comes back and says, "Oh, I forgot my purse." He goes, "Fucking leave it."
Just the doll as well. When the little girl wants to get the doll.
She comes back as well. Yeah, so she comes back and says, "My doll." And what's his name? Mustafa.
Yes, the second guy with the monobrow. Yeah,
he's just like just grabs the doll, and they have a little conversation. She says that she's 6 years old, and he says, "I had a daughter, the same age. Do you understand?" And she's like, "I think so. Yeah, I think so." And he gives her the doll. A little bit of humanity.
Yes, I thought that might come into it, but no.
No, of course he doesn't know.
It does not. Also, there's no fucking way that girl is 6.
No,
she's
not
fucking
a
massive.
fucking chance. Nor would you let her run back into terrorists' arms just to get a fucking doll you only just bought as well.
Yeah.
Because we saw them buying it. They said it's too fucking expensive, and the grandma said, "Buy the fucking doll, you bitch."
Yeah. So
they did, and now it's her best mate ever. So they really are. They're antagonising these fucking terrorists, and needlessly so. We go back now to an airfield, and Delta Force is ready to go. They're all loading themselves up. They're getting on the fucking plane. They're having a little chat. All the guys are there. Peterson, Colonel Nick, and
Smudger,
and Steve James, of course. He's fucking still there.
And Rick James.
And Sid James.
Super Freak.
They're all there. They're all there. They're all the James boys. And they say...
Jesse James. The James gang.
Just let Jesse James. I said, "You reckon the captain's going to show?" And he says, "No, he retired. He retired 5 years ago." And he says, "Besides, how would he even know?" And he says, "Well, I did call him." He says, "What the fuck?" And he says, "Yeah, but he didn't answer." He says, "Maybe he's already on his way here." And they all just kind of look. Not expecting him to come at all. Then we cut back to the plane.
Yeah, there's a lot of cuts like that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's another quick cut. We go back to the plane. Now he's saying, "Pull down the shades. Pull all the shades down."
Which makes sense as well, I suppose.
Yep. And as they're pulling all the shades down, he inexplicably empties the purse of Goldman, and inside finds the ring and goes to show Abdul, who immediately knows it's Hebrew and says, "There are Israelis here." And that's how they find out. "You collect passports." And as she goes and collects the passports, she sees a tattoo.
On the guy's hand.
Of numbers on the forearm of one of the passengers. And of course, it is Ben Kaplan.
Yeah. What does that mean, that tattoo, Ken?
That is the number assigned to him in the camps.
Mm.
So you see, and she recognises that, and they kind of just look at each other. But she's been tasked with taking the passports and has to. Yeah, it turns out now that the 3 young guys are in fact the US Navy. They don't have passports, they have naval passes.
I've just got my bus pass, says Dominic Lawton, who doesn't know why he's on the plane.
Meanwhile, Grandpa Jeff's he's rolling a cigarette, hasn't got a clue what's happened. He's like, oh, how's it going?
Ken's joined the terrorists.
Well, they're the ones having the most fun, aren't they? They're the ones standing up. And, the thing's gone off saying I have to keep sat down. So I'm standing up.
Would have been good.
Yeah, I have to. It's been 20 minutes.
Me, Ken and Jeffsy were on a stag do.
Yeah, I've joined in with the terrorists because it seems a bit of a laugh. Dom's just for sleep.
Yeah.
And Jeffsy's no idea what the
totally
fuck's
oblivious to everything that's going on.
Oh, great days. Anyway.
Richard Dreyfuss has fallen through the fucking fuselage.
This will go straight through me and the fuselage. Goldfinger, that was. Yeah, he tries to shoot
Thought
him
it was
on a
Sean
plane.
Connery.
Ah! Yeah, fuselage. So they find out. He's just like, goddamn Marines! And he says, no, we're Navy. And he says, American hero Marines. My friends were killed when they bombed Beirut. George Kennedy tries to defuse this situation by saying, America never bombed Beirut. And he says, yes, my friends. And he said they were killed. And he's like, look, you've got it wrong. America never bombed Beirut. And so angry does this make Mustafa that he just punches this big priest in the face a couple of times. He goes, fucking mental. Yeah, hates to hear that he's incorrect, perhaps. Still, Abdul comes over and says, what the fucking hell is going on over here, man?
When do we tell them who it is?
I don't know. When do you find out?
When did I find out it was him? When he took his sunglasses off.
Well, why didn't you say then?
I can't remember when he took them off. I think he's still probably got them on.
Not if they've pulled all the shades down, surely not.
You can't see That's why he's asking what's going on.
What's happening? Where are we?
He's not Middle Eastern, this man.
What?
This actor.
Who is this?
It's Robert Forster.
Who?
From Jackie Brown from Breaking Bad. They've darkened his skin and given him hair, and he's
brown contact lenses as well. They gave him.
Yeah, and a very dark moustache, and made him Middle Eastern instead of just hiring a Middle Eastern actor to play the role. It's something that you wouldn't do nowadays.
Perhaps. Yeah. Anyway, he wants to know what's going on, and he tells him these are U.S. Marines, and he says, American heroes.
Amerikansky.
And says, from now on, you shall be in first class.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, they're just like that. Oh, cheers, Governor.
Here's your towel. Would you like some Bucks Fizz?
And he takes them up to first class, and when they get there, he removes his shirt.
Fucking hell, didn't realise that was the...
Yeah, and that's clearly buggery is in mind.
Yeah.
That's first class for you.
That is, yeah.
No, only joking. He does that. He's got a knife and he cuts his shirt into ribbons.
Puts him in his hair.
He looks lovely, doesn't he?
Look,
yeah.
He
and
looks,
then he sings a little song to them.
He does.
Because it's first class, isn't it?
Tiptoe, just up and down the aisle.
Of course not. No, he uses his shirt to tie them up. And now he's saying...
Of course not, he's a fucking terrorist.
Get real, Dom. I wonder your script fucking effort was thrown out.
This is based on real events, Dom, yeah?
Tiptoeing through the fucking aisles with ribbons in his hair.
Hankies in his hands.
He's a fucking terrorist.
He's a Palestinian fucking freedom fighter.
He's had enough of shit in his life. And then he says to Ingrid, go through the passport and pick out all the Jewish people. And she says no. And he's like, you fucking will. And she says, all right, stop dancing and I'll think about it.
Take the bells off your feet.
And mine. And he's just like, do it. And then she goes fucking crazy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
With her protestations.
Nice.
And she's like, no, can't you see? I'm German. Even he's just like that. What does that mean? Because probably a lot of people would be like that. What?
Yeah, something about a German reading out a list of Jewish people.
She goes, do the selection, the camps, the death camps, the Nazis.
Jumps out the window.
Yeah, but the shutter's down.
Yeah, so
she just goes, her hair goes down a bit, as do her spirits. Yeah, and
the Marines tell us to leave her alone.
yeah,
the young lad.
He seems fair enough about that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And just says, look, do it or die.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay then. Still, at least I made my point though, right? I don't want to. So just letting everybody know.
Yeah, the leader of the Marines pipes up the young lad, tells leave her alone, just gets beaten up.
Yeah, more on that later.
Yeah, it's not the only beating he's taking for this
That
film.
poor fella. Yeah, anyway, we go back, and sure enough, as Delta Force is about to take off, who the fucking hell's this? It's Captain McCoy.
Oh, yeah.
Rides up.
In his truck.
Yep, and he just goes, you didn't think I'd miss this, did you, Colonel Nick? I thought I was going to have to issue this. And he's got a presidential decree ordering him to fucking turn up, which he hadn't actually given to anybody. He's got it in his pocket, so that would have been fucking useless. And he takes it off him, and he screws it up and throws it in his truck. So he's not there because the president wants him to.
No.
He's there because he wants to.
Yeah.
He's the only goddamn chance these guys have got. And as he gets back on, everyone's just like, good to have you back, Captain. And Colonel goes like that. That's Major. And they all seem very happy about that.
Yeah, he's got a promotion.
Yeah. And he goes, oh, he's been fucking retired for 5 years.
Retarded.
And he's been promoted in his absence.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably the only way I'd ever get promoted if I just wasn't there for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, certainly not by turning up every day and actually doing my job. There's no way that's a promotion. So anyway, good to have you back. And then we hit the fucking theme again.
Yeah, we do.
As the plane takes off into the night.
Into the night belong to... This is what Chuck Norris is singing.
No, he doesn't actually. He doesn't sing at all.
Oh.
No. Weird, isn't it? You'd have thought this would be the perfect time for him. But no, we got back to the plane instead, just as he's about to start singing.
He does that.
The music swells, and then we got back to the plane, and Ingrid shouting out Jewish names.
Yep,
which
first
they
one.
immediately know, and he's just like, not again.
Yeah, Ben Kaplan's the first one.
And he says, not again, not now.
He says to his wife, we've survived once, we can do it again.
Why was the wives not called out? They've got the same fucking names.
Yeah, the wife actually, as he's getting led away, she's the one that stands up and is like, there's only two of them. Why aren't we doing something?
Yeah, well, why aren't you?
Yeah,
doing
you lead
anything?
the way then.
Why aren't you all doing something?
Yeah.
I'll sit back down. I've got a recipe to look at.
Yeah, well, you're getting shot, then we'll do something.
Yeah, but they just sit her back down. She's like, oh, shit. Off goes my husband. Oh, well.
Goldman, called up next.
Yeah.
Tells his wife to be strong. Goes up.
Yeah, this goes on for far too long, doesn't it? You know, one by one, they all get called up. It's like, for fuck's sake, they're all Jewish.
But only the people we know. We don't give a fuck about everyone else.
Oh, yeah. There's a couple we've not spoken with yet.
Yeah, Levin gets called up. His daughter's like, no, don't go, and gives her the doll to take up with him.
Oh, yeah. Take this doll. And he's like, what the fucking hell? I'm being held hostage by terrorists. I don't want the Cabbage Patch fuck with me.
He says to Mustafa, you just keep your hands off my daughter.
He's like, what do you mean?
Yeah. And then there's that Russian fuck as well, David Rozovsky.
Yeah, call him up as well. Why not?
Didn't he say he's not even Jewish?
Yes. That's how he knows the priest and everybody. He's just like, no, there's been a mistake.
He's Christian, Orthodox.
Yeah, he's changed. Yeah, he's transferred over since he arrived in America.
Yeah.
But no, never mind. Off you go.
That's when the nuns start pleading. The nuns stand up.
Yeah, and they say, shut up, nuns.
Yeah, puts a gun in their face, sits down.
George Kennedy's just like, right, I'm going to get myself taken as a hostage for no real fucking reason whatsoever.
Yeah, because Abdul's like, what is your name? Who are you? Identify yourself. He says, William O'Malley. He says, I did not call you. You called for all Jews. I'm Jewish, just like Jesus Christ. You take one, you got to take us all.
He's like, what?
It's like, why?
How does that make sense? He's like, I don't know.
Drebin will be here soon to save me,
He's like,
hopefully.
okay, go. Yep, so off he goes. He gets himself taken hostage for no real reason whatsoever. How very brave.
Yeah. I'm still asleep. Jeffsy's still trying to find the exit to go and have a smoke. Ken's reading names off, kicking them into first class.
Yeah, anyone who looks suspiciously foreign. Mustafa actually says, "You there, pregnant lady." And she's like, "Who, me?" He's like, "Yes, obviously."
No.
How fucking descriptive do you want me to be? He's made her very comfortable. He's got a little comfortable zone, hasn't he, for the pregnant lady? And she goes, "Oh, thank you very much." And he's like, "No fucking problem whatsoever. My pleasure, love." Yeah, maybe he's not all bad. More on that. No, it never ever comes back to that either. It's very odd. He's got two
acts of kindness.
Two acts of like humanity from Mustafa, and we never really build on that.
No.
You're there thinking maybe he's the weak link that they can exploit. Maybe he's the one that actually feels bad about it, even though he has been punching priests. But no, we never get any of that. He's just pregnant ladies and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So, terrorists. Maybe they're not all bad. Yeah, misjudged them. Still, yeah, we get to the Beirut airport. There's a lot of fun happening there. Beirut, of course, have decided to block the runway and said, "You can't fucking land in here." Tell you that for nothing.
Any international flights can't land here.
Yeah,
the government have stopped planes landing in
Captain
Beirut.
Bo Svensson, he gets on the phone and says, "Look, if you don't let us land, however many fucking people is on this plane, they're all going to die. Don't you see? We're all going to die." And he's like that. Nope. Sorry.
Says, "No, we cannot."
Yep, and blocks the airport, the runway with all kinds of fucking vehicles.
Yep. The Minister of Defence, he turns up.
Yes, I liked him, yeah. I like the first thing he says when he turns up is, "Where's this plane?" He was like, "Over there." He's like, "Right."
He's looking at the ground.
Where's the plane? You fucking idiots. Anyway, yeah, they find it. Eventually, it's in the air. And he says, "Oh, right, yes." He says, "Captain, you can't land here." So he tells the bad guys, we're not being allowed to land. It's just fucking, what's the next plan?
He's got a great plan.
And he said, "I'll tell you a fucking plan I've got." And he goes and removes an armrest off one of the seats. Gets that Navy gentleman, the only one that they've actually hit in the past. We'll use him. He's already been hit. And savagely beat him about the face with the armrest of the seat.
For ages.
Until the Minister of Defence goes,
"Oh." He wasn't even listening for most of it.
He's like, "Oh, go on then."
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "Okay, then you can land. Let them land." I really do feel sorry for that guy.
Doesn't have much of a break, does he? In this
No,
film?
not really. But anyway, then we cut back to Delta Force, who are looking at the mission plan on some computers. How very, very futuristic.
It's very futuristic.
Isn't it? Looking at like little blueprints of the plane, coming up with the mission plan. He says, "There's only 2 terrorists." He says, "How do we know that?" He says, "Educated guess." He's like,
"That's fucking
not really good
guess.
enough, is it, Colonel?"
But it's a fucking good guess as it happens.
It's accurate as fuck, but it's not that good enough to send us in on that, surely.
No.
Still, never mind. He says, "Right, we're going to kill a hostage every 5 minutes unless our demands are met." And then Jamil walks in. Remember Jamil? In he comes and he gets on the phone and he's just like that. "Abdul, stop it. Stop what you're doing." And he's just like, "Is that Jamil?" He goes, "Yeah, it fucking is, yeah. What are you up to, Abdul? What are you playing at? Let everybody go." He says, "What you need to do, right, release the women and children, and then we'll negotiate. That's how you get on their side." And he says, "No." He says, "Look, I'm your commanding officer." He says, "You used to be." So they do know each other. Abdul and Jamil.
Aren't they brothers? Got the same last name.
They say brother a lot, but,
It's Jamil Rafai is the name of the character.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Oh, are you?
Ken's very upset that he's turning 60 on his birthday. He's taking it out on me for some reason. Yeah,
Or maybe it is his brother. They all call each other brother.
brother.
Brothers of the cause, aren't they?
Yeah.
That fucking Hulk Hogan called everyone brother. He didn't make it true. As sad as that was for him. So anyway, they say, just release them. He says, "No." And instead of releasing everybody, what they do is they actually get more people on board. And it's more bloody terrorists.
Yeah, there's a whole, all of them with fucking balaclavas on or whatever.
Little hoods on.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Jewish guys that they've all put together, they get the hoods put on them. And they're all taken off.
Yeah.
And they're removed from the aeroplane. And they say, "What about him?" and points to the Navy guy that they've been beating up savagely. And they say,
He's got the thumbs up.
they're just like that. No, he stays. He's like, oh, fucking hell. So, yeah, everyone except him is removed from the plane. And then he goes in and he says, let's take off, Captain Bo Svensson. He says, where are we going? He said, I'll tell you when we're in the air. Turns out, we then cut. We're in Beirut, terrorist headquarters.
Oh, yes. Is it a school or something? It's like a big fortified fucking...
Yeah, it's like the prisoners are being unloaded. There's a Greek Orthodox priest. He's
Father
there.
Nicholas.
He's doing some sort of fucking sermon. He sees all this. He's just like, fucking hell. Then he just walks very, very calmly into his church, into his little confession booth, pulls it down, and he's got the fucking bloody radio in there. It's like hello, hello.
It is. He's helping the Israeli army intelligence.
Yes, he's apparently Israeli intelligence, and he's helping them out, telling them what the fuck's going on.
And they make the Delta Force aware of what's going
Yeah,
on.
so Delta Force are now going to land in Algiers, still believing there's only 2 terrorists on board. So they get there, and they're all ready. They get all set up, and he just says, the president wants to release through negotiations, so you've got to wait. And he says, how long have I got to wait, Colonel? He says, well, the general's got to wait for the president. I've got to wait for the general. You've got to wait for me, and the guys have got to wait for you. And
I like that.
They've got to wait for
The pizza to be delivered.
Pizza boy he's fucking got a bomb attached to him. It's dangerous. And whilst all of that's going on, he's explaining the chain of command to a major. We get a very soft theme tune.
Oh, yes.
Like the slow bit of Team America.
Yeah. America.
Yeah, it's just very, very soft bit of the theme tune, as we know that it's a waiting game from now on. Back on the plane. We've got, remember that lunatic from earlier on that wasn't allowed on the plane and caused a disturbance?
Yeah.
Well, he's got there somehow because he's there now, joining them on this plane. Ironically, the plane he wasn't allowed to join earlier.
Long-haired fuck.
Yeah, absolute maniac-looking fucker. He's there now anyway. He gets on, and he also says, how are you, brother? Again, no evidence, Dom. I'm sorry. Okay? I don't know.
I'm just going off the last names.
I just don't know, Dom.
They could all be brothers.
Cool, we all are in some way, right?
Beautiful.
And he gets on. He says, what are we going to be doing? He says, shall we release the women and children? He says, yes, actually, that's a good idea. Let's do that now. He says, okay, shall we release this man from the Navy? He says, no, not at all. Absolutely awful idea. He's my new friend.
What about this stag do? No, one of them's actually quite helpful.
Hello. How are you? And they said, right, all women and children, you can fucking get off now. You've done your bit. Thank you very much. But please, as you go, feel free to leave a donation in our terrorist bags of all your jewellery and money and purses and anything else, please.
And if you can, 5-star reviews.
Yep, press that like button and subscribe if possible. Of course, with the prospect of freedom, the first thing you would say is, why are you taking our money like just common bandits?
Yeah.
I thought you were freedom fighters.
Yeah,
and have a go at the terrorists. That's one way to speed up the process of being released.
Gets her ring back,
which is what they decide to do. He sees when she takes off that ring, the one that her husband gave her to hide the fact that she's got a white mark. He sees the white mark, and rather than just believe that's because she's just taken off that ring, he says, "This was yours." And he sucks on his own finger whilst maintaining eye contact with her.
For ages.
Yeah, which she doesn't really like. But she's like, yes. And he just gives it her back, tells her to get the fuck off the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, maybe a touch of humanity. Maybe. But we don't dwell on that. Captain Bo Svensson, he's looking out the window. He's got the window down, hasn't he, in the fucking cockpit? I don't know if you can take those windows down. He's just leaning out the window, sees them getting off, and he sounds more more than a little bit sarcastic when he says, well, at least the women are safe. You just think, it could sound like you mean it. That does sound like he was just like, the bitches. Come, they're allowed to fucking get off. Anyway, back now we go to the Delta Force, and we go in 60 seconds.
Yeah, Chuck Norris has just finished his musical number.
Again,
we
cut away
jazz
from
hands.
Yeah, and it's like, He's like, yeah, go on, Major.
Yeah, just Alexander's just brilliant.
And it's it says, and then everyone seems to be telling Mark 60 seconds.
Oh, hi, Mark.
60 seconds, Mark. Mark, 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds, Mark. Mark, 60 seconds. It's like, he's not listening to a fucking thing, has he, Mark?
Over. What?
And
radio silence.
And that's it. The plan is go. We get Ingrid, who's been removed as well, as she was told to leave that poor old Navy man. She gets off, and Colonel Nick goes and speaks to her and says, "We got to go in and destroy everybody." And she's like, "No, you can't."
What did you call me?
What? And she says, "But they'll kill all the hostages that they took off. Plus, they'll kill everyone on board. More terrorists got on." He's just like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue about any of this.
But he can't contact anyone because radio silence.
Because we've gone radio silence, 60 seconds mark.
So he's got to get there on a fucking little
golf cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just like, damn it! Puts the siren on and the flashing lights, which is probably the worst thing he could have done. It causes absolute panic. Yep, the terrorists are immediately alerted that something's going on, and just a massive gunfire. Yeah, gunfight beyond belief. All the Navy guys retreat because they're under heavy fire. Colonel Nick, he's trying to shout to him that get back, there's more, and blah, blah, blah. I can't hear him.
Big Beatles fan. Finally, we get some fucking action, is my note.
Yeah.
About 3 hours into it.
So they do. They retreat. The terrorists, they bring the Navy guy who's been brutally beaten soundly throughout the film since he admitted who he was. Pull him up into the doorway and shoot him dead.
Yeah.
And throw him out of the plane.
Do you like the way he falls?
It's a very good fall, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Hits
and
his
then
head
tells
first.
the captain to take off. Go, go, go.
To show they're not messing about, innit?
Yeah, because, don't pull that sort of shit on us. And apparently he was killed in the thing. It was a Navy passenger who was killed in the original live stuff. It was a 23-year-old Navy diver, Robert Dean Stetham, who was beaten and thrown onto the tarmac. So that was
not shot.
I don't know. It doesn't say shot in this, but so he actually was.
Well, I mean, if your hands are tied and you're falling from there and smashing face first,
he was killed and potentially run over by the wheels of the plane anyway as it carries on.
Yeah,
yeah. So that's why that kept that character in.
Once you get to these firefights, it's pretty much non-stop action now for the rest of the film, which is good.
Yes, yeah. So that bit's all well and good. I actually have written the second half of the film starts now.
Yeah,
yeah. So we get away from the plane for that now. We get President says no way are you following them to Beirut because they're not going to let you in, and we can't be seen. That's a diplomatic problem.
They got to go Israel.
So instead, you guys are off to Israel. Yep, they're our biggest friends in the Middle East. They say.
Yep.
Yeah. And plus, it's only 20 minutes away from Beirut.
Wow.
And they're like, woohoo!
Beautiful scenery.
Yeah. It said walking distance from the beach.
The karaoke bars.
Yeah,
you can get a full English.
It really is lovely there. And
no
they
pork,
say,
obviously.
And they say, okay, we'll go. And then we get a training scene.
Where's this? Is this in Israel?
This is in Israel.
Yeah, because the Israel soldier turns up, yeah.
And they're training to take the plane. Which it says 20 minutes, not bad. It says we could do it in 10. It says, God damn it, McCoy. We ain't got time for that. So we go back now. Yeah, so the hostages have been moved to a safe house. Abdul, just out of the fucking blue, he turns up. He's now reunited with Jamil, his brother, perhaps.
Brother!
And he says, who is that priest? Immediately doesn't trust this fucking priest. He's like, he doesn't like, because it's like a Christian church, so he doesn't like that.
Got a strange aura about
Doesn't
him.
like the priest.
He said that's Ed from Naked Gun.
No, not that one. The fucking Greek
the Jewish
Orthodox
one.
priest.
Sorry, yes. That's not Ed from Naked Gun, he says.
Of course it isn't. He says, "Yeah, sorry for the confusion. Thought you meant the other priest."
Don't mention it.
He's like, "No, I didn't."
He goes in to do his little readings, doesn't he?
Yes. Meanwhile, Mustafa goes and shows the two surviving Navy operatives the newspaper. Your friend made the news. Throws it at him, and it's the International Herald Tribune.
Yeah, just a front page paper of a dead person.
Yeah, of a very explicit picture of a dead man with blood all over him.
And one of them cries.
Yeah, little tears.
That's his name?
Probably Jackson, to be honest. It usually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, Captain Bo Svensson, he's now being interviewed, leaning
Just
out
lean
the
out
cockpit window like he's in a van at some traffic lights. Hello, love. He's being interviewed. The press, as ever, decide that this fucking barricade that they're stuck behind probably won't apply to them because they're the press.
Yeah.
And the only people that can really stop them is terrorists.
Yeah.
Who do by shooting into the ground in front of these press people who then just retreat back to where they should have been in the first place and continue asking their questions. Right. We're in the airport because we can't all go in. So who've we sent in? We've sent in Major Scott McCoy to the airport. Just gone in legally.
Yeah.
And he's arrived at Beirut Airport looking the most Chuck Norris he could ever fucking look. He's got his mullet fucking beautifully coiffured.
It's him and Peterson.
He's got his beard, yeah. He's got his big Ray-Ban sunglasses on. And he's wearing like khaki fatigues. He's like, it's fucking Chuck Norris, that is, look.
They're supposed to be television crew, aren't they?
Yeah. He says, "Oh, we're here. We're press.
Canadian television crew."
And he says, "Oh, a lot of press from all over the world today." And he's like, okay.
I'm not really. I'm Chuck Norris.
He says, "I don't know what to say to that. I'm not trained for it."
Is that what he says?
Meanwhile, Pete Peterson, he's had trouble with his bloody belt.
Pete fucking Peterson.
And he says, "Where do you even get that belt?" And he says, "You bought me it." And as they carry on, he goes, "I hope you like it." He says, "You can put your little willy through it." He says, "I know, I've got one myself."
It was very, very handy.
That's enough from you, Pete Peterson. I think his dad was called Pete.
Yeah.
So that would make him Pete Peterson's Peter's son.
Yeah.
So he's just ongoing for the whole fucking life.
Exactly.
Nice. The priest, this is the Israeli priest. Dom.
Yeah, oh, yes.
He collects them from
Ed
the
from
airport
Naked Gun.
and takes them to the church. Yeah. Meanwhile, Chuck Norris is singing "Get Me to the Church on Time" from My Fair Lady. Of course not. We don't see that. That's on the extras only. And as soon as he gets there, goes straight to the fucking radio. Goes into his little bloody confession booth, gets his radio out, starts broadcasting.
All we hear is
Radio Beirut, Radio Israel. All we hear is, and then obviously Abdul turns up, just turns it off. Says, "Stop singing. If you could just stop singing for 1 minute, priest." Just takes him away. Just captures him.
takes his breath away.
Which was next up on the radio playlist.
Yeah, they storm in thinking he's on the radio, but when he opens, he's just in there, isn't he? Just facing away, just into the corner.
Yeah, like the Blair Witch.
Yeah, spooky. He's having a shit in his shit cubicle.
As so many priests do in the confession booth. One for you to look out for there, folks. Of course not. No, yeah, but he's got the radio open and they see it and they take him captive. Meanwhile, outside...
Did I tell you about, that we're talking about the Blair Witch Project episode where the tent shits? Mm-hmm. And we made the joke of... we didn't make the joke. We told the actual story of him coming out and questioning the camp because there was an extra shit.
It is a true story, yeah.
Did I tell you about when I told my girlfriend this and her response to that story? I told her that story and said it'd be funnier if he came out and says, I had 4 shits in there, now there's 3, so someone's taken one of his shits.
Literally taken a shit. No, but he was taking a shit in the tent, not taking it out of the tent.
Yeah.
Why would he be worried about that?
But I think that would have been a funnier joke if he's worried someone's stealing his shit.
Why? I'll keep it with mine. It's a Bob Dylan song.
Maybe
It
because
could have been Bob Dylan.
with Ken being the one that shit in the tent, maybe when you took the one,
Never shit once. Your Honour. How many times do I have to bring back here to testify the same story, sir?
maybe you were forcing his shit up your own anus.
As a plug. Why?
Natural plug.
I'm not really sure that is natural doing that. That's quite unnatural to be doing that.
Speaking of unnatural plugs, join our Patreon.
Yeah, that's full of shit as well. Yeah.
Superb.
There we go. Anyway, so the priest, he's not having a shit after all, like me. Never. And gets captured. And as McCoy and Peterson are outside, I think he starts calling him Butch at this point. I don't know why, but we're going to call him what? Is that more stupid than Pete Peterson? Butch. But they're outside, still
and maybe we could call you Sundance. He says to McCoy, who slaps him across the face.
No, we could not. Roundhouse straight to his face. And they see this priest get led out at gunpoint. Peterson, not one for the ideas,
Butch.
just says, now what do we do? He can't think of a fucking thing. Well, as they're watching, because the answer is just stay here for a bit, the priest, he runs out of the balcony and shouts, go, get out of here, get out of here. And one of the guards just pushes him off the balcony and plummets to his death.
Yeah.
Thankfully, McCoy's got an idea. Drive.
Yeah, we can get the fuck out of here.
So they do. Off they go. And we get a bloody car chase through the streets of Beirut.
Car chase, gunfighting through the streets.
It's a good one, actually.
It is good.
McCoy, he kicks out a window. He actually roundhouse kicks a window whilst he's still shooting. So, not to stop the flow of bullets. He's hanging out the side of this van, hanging onto the sliding door. Thankfully, it doesn't slide shut on him. That would have been awkward. And the theme tune starts up again. And you've got, everything that you could possibly hit in a car chase in an American action film. Mm-hmm. It happens in Beirut as well, Dom.
It does, yes.
It's unbelievable. They drive past, there's a car with the door open, that comes smashing off. As they carry on, what else have we got there?
They go through the market.
There's a fruit stall, yeah. They smash through the fruit stall. They go down some steps where they're all juddering on the steps. We've got... there's a phone kiosk that gets smashed to pieces. That's gone. Thankfully, nobody was in there. There's a big pile of boxes.
Oh, yes.
A big pile of boxes, which fortunately for the Delta Force, the bad guys hit and it flips them over. And as it flips them over and they roll over, they explode.
Yes.
So that's good news. There's a parked car. They spin the van round at the last minute. They turn. It says, get a load of this, and then turn left. And as they do, the bad guys hit this parked car. They roll over as well.
Get a load of this and turn left.
I can't believe it. Totally unexpected. And they roll over as well. And then they carry on driving.
It's my favourite carry-on film.
But they get away. That's the main thing. That'd be stupid. Everyone's favourite's carry on camping because of the tits.
Ah, yes.
Anyway, right, where are we now? The squad, they're getting ready. So the Delta Force squadron, they're all getting ready now. They're setting off on a ship. Meanwhile, back on there, he says, we need some new wheels. He says, we've got them. Bo Svensson, Captain Bo Svensson on the plane, he's saying, hey, how about a bed? The terrorist sets his mind at ease and says, you don't need a bed. You're dying tomorrow. He's like, oh, okay. That's fair enough, isn't it, guys? And they're all like, yeah. That's right. We'd hate to be killed if we slept soundly. We'd ruin the night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they stay up all night singing and playing cards.
Telling ghost stories.
Spooky ghosts. Remember, Bo Svensson told a story of when he was a campus professor.
Yeah.
And some dangerous monkey serum attacked. Oh, great stories. He's one for the stories, isn't he, Bo?
Playing Truth or Dare.
We go back ashore now. So the ship that they're all on, they do a little bit of fucking like lighting thing. They flash their lights at them. Thankfully, it doesn't have the effect it did on a plastic shark. And they all come into to shore. And then he says, he runs down what's what, McCoy. He tells them exactly what's going on. We've got so-and-so hostages in school. We've got a couple on a different level. We've got these guys over here. We've got these over there. And then he says, I drew a map here. And he just takes it off him. Colonel Nick just takes his map off him and just fucking walks off. And
Slaps
I
him
would
about
have
the
really
head.
liked to have seen what the map looked like. Just in crayon.
Yeah, you are here.
It's just like, why has he drawn a map? But he has anyway. He drew a map. Sadly, we never get to see it. And off they go. It's battle stations. They're in a little dinghy now.
Yeah.
The main people that we've seen before are in a little dinghy. So we've got McCoy, we've got Steve James, who's just I think is called Steve James in this. Let me have a look. What's his actual character name? Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, criminally low on this fucking list of cast. Really is. But anyway, as Bobby, they're all on this little dinghy. And there's a searchlight goes out over the water. And all they do is like duck a bit. The searchlight still goes over them. And all of their air tanks are fucking fluorescent yellow. So how nobody spotted them, I don't know. I mean, the dinghy's black. Their wetsuits are all black. Everything's dark. Except they're all wearing bright yellow fucking air tanks. Which would, of course, be what they saw. Because they all duck down, so the air tanks are in the air. Never mind. Nobody sees them. It's all good. And over they go, into the water.
Yeah, but Colonel Alex, he goes off the other side and lands right in the fucking, what's it, like in Hot Shots, goes off the wrong end of the boat.
Yeah, he goes forwards and actually just ends up in the boat.
Yeah.
He just bangs his head off the seat. It's, oh,
knocked out.
ow, ow, Scott. Yeah, so they're on land, so they're going to do the land assaults, whereas we've got this crack team are going to do the aqua attack. We get some hostage chat now. Mustafa just tells them they're all shit. He's talking about taking over fucking America.
Yeah,
Mustafa. And he says
with his #1 album.
Yeah, he says you'll never get anywhere near it. We're very protective over our music. And he says, you don't think we have friends in the music industry? And of course you do. You got Richard Lynch.
Yeah.
He's already over there invading from within.
Mm-hmm.
So all they've got to do is call on him. So they do all that. Then everyone's in position, and we all get we're in position. Chuck and his team, Scott McCoy and his team, they've gone through a pipe, haven't they, in the water, and they're in the sewers.
This is to get into the stronghold, isn't it?
Yeah. So they're going to infiltrate from within. And everyone else is outside, clearly visible to all the terrorists who are just like, fucking load of Americans out there, look. I was like, that's fine. They can, as long as they stay out there, right? And everyone's like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think we all agree that that's okay. They come up through a manhole cover, and it really is quite fortunate that at no point during this long and lengthy emergement anyone turns round at all.
Yeah.
Because it's right near where they are. It's like it's got to be, I don't know, about 2 meters from the nearest team of people. It's not even just one person that they could have perhaps like attacked, but they just all come out of this manhole whilst everyone else looks the other way. They've got a fucking ladder that makes a noise as well. Every step of the ladder, you can hear it. Nobody turns around, and they all manage to get out of there, put the manhole back on, and go through a door. Not one person on lookout has looked out. Shame for them, as it turns out, but still. Yeah, so they're going through, then they go like this, lock and load, because, you would all start doing that when you're there, rather than do it before.
Yeah.
So now everyone's like doing all that, and you're thinking, someone's hearing this, surely.
Yeah.
Nobody does, which is just as well, because they blow the floor out, don't they? Well, it looks like he's handing out little plasticine sausages, but it turns out to be...
I thought it was chicken strips. Keep the protein up.
Or little bits of poo.
Yes, that he's rubbing between his hands.
Yes, that he's handing out so they can plug their own anuses, so none of them need to have a shit, as Dom pointed out, is standard practice
Yeah.
for military.
When you're military trained like me and Ken,
Yeah, I wasn't going to say it because, you know, we're not supposed to share that kind of secret. But
No.
Dom's gone, he's gone on record there. So it means he'll probably get kicked out.
yeah, we both had to swap shit, stick them up our arses.
Yeah, whilst maintaining eye contact throughout. It was quite uncomfortable, but it's part of being a team. You know, if you can't do that with your team.
How are you going to make a podcast?
Exactly. Yeah, and that's how we're here today. So you're welcome.
We're not sitting down.
Never will again.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Yeah, so they used that little bit of poo to explode the floor, which thankfully nobody's fucking sat on because it's where all the where all the hostages are. Imagine if they did that and all the hostages fell down into the fucking water, into the sewer pipe. And it was like, whoa! But no, thankfully not. There was nobody on that part of the floor. And they burst up through the floor and just shoot all the terrorists immediately.
Love this scene.
Yeah, it really is good.
Chuck Norris is literally just fucking murdering people without even a second thought. And
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Just takes out the bad guys, obviously. They don't react in any way until they're shot dead.
One guy's under a bed.
It's Mustafa.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's walking out. McCoy's walking out. Hears a noise that only he can. Goes back, lifts this little mattress off this bed, and it's Mustafa laying under the mattress.
Yes.
And just shoots him. Fucking squibs galore.
Point blank with a machine gun.
Numerous times. Shoots Mustafa, who fires off some shots. No idea how he doesn't hit him. Yeah, and then he says, "Sleep tight, sucker."
How does Mustafa not shoot him?
I don't know, because he fires first as well.
Yeah.
It's like bloody Star Wars all over again. Yeah, we're not sure, but he misses him, thankfully. And he gives us the sleep tight sucker. And then it's just an all-out fucking assault where in they come. We've got the theme. We've got the colonel joining in. We've got all of them in their jeeps just fucking laying into this stronghold. That theme tune's fucking brilliant in this.
Yeah. I like the guy that's on the radio desperately trying to call help.
Yeah.
And Chuck Norris is just standing behind him.
Yeah, he's just listening.
And he comes over and just kicks him off his chair.
Yeah, he's calling Jamil and saying that he's going to send reinforcements. There's thousands of Americans. They're killing us all. He says, just wait there. We'll send reinforcements. And he does. He kind of like...
Yeah.
And of
I
course,
want to talk to you, American.
And of course, he turns around and just kicks him in the face. There's a man on fire. Just a man fully on fire running around the place whilst they're storming it. And then he picks it up and he just says, "American, I want to negotiate. American, you hear me?"
Isn't he just like, okay?
And he just says, he says, "Do you hear me?" And he says, "Loud and clear." And he just shoots the fucking radio dead.
Yes.
It's cool as fuck, man.
It is.
Yeah, so he shoots the radio. You got Steve James. He's fucking, he's rescuing the hostages. He's taking these hostages up. One of the bad guys has finally noticed that they're using the only door that's there and throws a grenade down there. Throws the grenade down the stairs. Steve James, or Bobby, sees the grenade, dives on all of the hostages to protect them, except one man who he dives past. It's bad timing, isn't it? And he is severely injured by the explosion.
My leg!
Yeah.
He just picks him up and carries him off.
Everyone else is okay, but yeah, he doesn't say sorry. He just picks him up and thinks, right, okay, come with me. McCoy, he's on the roof. He's got a fucking rocket launcher now. He blows up a car. The colonel says, "McCoy, what are you doing up there? Get down here, quick." And he says, "How quick?" And they have a bit of a joke there. He comes down on a...
Richard Draff was quick.
He's on a zip wire. And he gets down, he's like, "Quick enough?" And he's like, for ages. Still, now we go. Now they go to another stronghold, and the Navy guys have been moved. Butch, he's there going, "Where's your commanding officer?" Because they're all captured. And it turns out that he's part wolf. isn't he, this commanding officer? He's an incredibly hairy man.
Yeah.
Just on the shoulders. Very, very hairy. He tells him what's going on anyway. The Ayatollah, he's got in touch and he said, tell you what, you can fucking come here. I'll look after you. Bring the fucking hostages as well. It'll be a right old laugh. So they've said, hooray, we're saved. So that's good. That's what the terrorists all think. That's fantastic. Meanwhile, when he said he was sending in reinforcements, he wasn't fucking joking, was it?
No.
There are fucking 300 of them. Yep. He says to Bobby, this is McCoy, he says to Bobby, looks like we've got company. And Bobby just goes, let's rock and roll.
Yeah.
He's effortlessly cool, isn't he?
He's
Steve
very
James?
cool. Yeah.
Steve James is cool in everything he's in, which
Yeah.
is a shame he's only a fucking sidekick in everything he's in. But yeah, he just says, let's rock and roll. And they pull up. He says, I think it may be an ambush. And he says, no, I don't think it is. This is Jamil, so I don't think it is, no.
Nah, that would be fine.
And the driver just goes, Jamil, look. And there, in the distance, it's McCoy and Bobby with a rocket launcher each, just staring at him. And he just says, I think it is. And the last thing he said there was himself being proven right as they fire at both of them, blow up. Jamil's exploded. Superb fucking work.
Yeah.
Yep, so they're both dead. The rocket launcher's blown. Both of those Jeeps blow up. Without a leader, their plan is attack the school! Even though it's their fucking stronghold, they're now deciding to let's go and attack it. As they get near the school, McCoy blows it up, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Why didn't he wait till they were in there?
Should have done.
I mean, maybe it's because he's, a senseless life being taken. So he's just showing them that the whole point of them doing that would be futile. Maybe.
Nothing like teaching them a lesson just before you kill them.
Yeah, so that's nice. So they all go, ah, and start to think again, maybe their choices in life. Then we get an absolutely fucking beautiful bit where McCoy rides his motorcycle up on top of a hill with a silhouette with the sun behind him.
Fantastic.
And I've actually written, that is a fucking thing of beauty.
Yeah.
It's a cool as fuck mulleted dream, that is.
It is.
Isn't it? He's just up there, his mullet's flapping, he's just in a silhouette on his motorcycle, the theme's playing, and you just think, fucking yes.
Yep.
Chuck Norris. Beautiful. We get a close-up on his eyes as well. We even zoom in and get a close-up of him just looking at us, looking at him. And you think, I'm with you on this one, Chuck. Cut to the Damascus Road. It's now Tuesday, the 23rd of July. That's a day before my sister's birthday, if you're that interested, which I can see you're clearly not. They've got a convoy of vehicles, and they suddenly stop. Abdul, he comes out. He's just like, why are we stopping? And he says, look, there. And on the hill, it's fucking Chuck Norris again on a motorcycle. It's a different place, but he's still there looking equally as impressive. And he says, you stop for one man on a motorcycle? And I'm thinking, it's not. No, Abdul, it's not just one man on a motorcycle. It's Scott McCoy.
Yep.
It's Chuck Norris
Chuck
on a
fucking
motorcycle. Norris. Silly Abdul, I've written. silly Abdul. And he lifts up these rocket launching buttons on his motorbike, and he blows the fuck out of one of the Jeeps. We get the theme tune comes on again. Abdul immediately shouts, quick, back to Beirut. He's having none of that. He realises the error of his ways. It's Chuck Norris on a bike. Let's fucking get out of here. He blows another one of them up as well. The Navy guys in the back of a truck, they fight back, push off a couple of guards. They fall into the road. Chuck Norris on his bike, he fucking comes over, jumps off the bike into the cab of that truck, has a fight with the driver. Driver does quite well, actually, considering. Meanwhile, one of the Navy guys is on the roof of the truck and coming in. He says, need a hand. He's like, just fucking do it, all right? You had your time to be a hero and you fucking gave up. He says, take the wheel. I mean, none of that fucking small talk, wisecracking shit.
No.
And he does. He grabs the wheel. They're blowing buildings up. Just blows a building up. It drives into it, just exploding. Abdul, he's shooting at another truck, another Jeep, sorry. He's following. And it's Pete. Pete Peterson.
Poor Pete.
He's shot.
No.
He's wounded.
Not Pete.
Not Pete. Butch. No, not Butch as well. They've both been shot. He's not happy. He goes over and he just says, get him to the medico now. And then he says, tell the colonel not to wait for me. And he fucking rides off on another bike. Abdul, he's arrived at this house. This is where we get to a house in the middle of wherever the fuck we are, Damascus Road, number 23. No, I made that up. We get to a house and Abdul goes in and there's music playing in this house.
Yeah.
There's food on the table just being eaten. There's nobody in this house. The TV's on. There's fucking nobody in there. What's going on?
What I want to know is how's Chuck going to get into the place?
Well, and as Abdul's about to leave, Chuck Norris is there riding around. He's there outside. Yeah. And he says, going somewhere?
Mm.
And Abdul runs, gets himself a gun, comes back, and he's gone. And even though he's on a motorbike, which is enormously audible, he can't see him. He doesn't know where he is. And here he comes. He's coming through the fucking window.
Like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
On a motorbike. Not like that. Like Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Yes.
But heroically.
Yes.
Instead of looking like it's painful. Smashes through the window on his motorbike, takes it off, and then they have a fight.
Damn right.
It's a fight scene. He tries to get a gun. No, stands on that, fucking not having the gun. Gets a knife, tries to have a knife fight, blocks the knife, knocks that out of his hand, throws Abdul through a table, beats him senseless. There's blood on the walls. This house, I mean, I can only guess it's owned by a doctor who's gone off to some relief work in Africa. And when he gets home, he's left it in charge of Kelly LeBrock. She's done it again and allowed terrorism in. Smashed this fucking house up. We never do find out who owns this.
No.
I don't know where they've gone. Possibly through the sound of enormous gunfire and explosion, they just fucked off and hid. Wise. But I always felt sorry for whoever owned that house.
Yeah.
They're not even there. But he smashes the house to pieces. Abdul goes outside. He stumbles outside. Remembers he's got a gun in the vehicle. So as he goes to get it, Chuck Norris, he comes smashing through another window, outwards this time, kicks the door shut on his fucking arm, which looks really painful, which I loved.
Breaks it.
Breaks the arm, and then just fucking walks off. And as Abdul's in the car with his broken arm, Chuck Norris on his motorbike, he's out there again. He's on his way off. And as he goes for the gun,
Abdul
goes for his gun to try and shoot him. We get close-ups of him and Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is in a stance with his arse facing.
Well, I've actually written, fires off an ass rocket.
I've put he farts 2 missiles out his back end.
It does. It's just like, fires a fucking rocket straight into the car. It explodes instantly.
Yeah.
Disappointment that we didn't get a no from Abdul as he sees that happening, but it happens so fucking quickly. We don't even see it coming.
No.
Yeah, but off he goes. Could have been the end of the film.
Could have been.
Fucking isn't.
No, of course not.
No, we've got another 20 minutes yet. We go back to the airport. The Colonel and Bobby, they're there looking at this, and he says it looks like they're waiting for us because it's being sort of patrolled. And he says, we're going to have to go through the back fence. And then he goes, how many do you think? And he says, how the fuck do I know? I'm stood right next to you.
Yeah.
He said, I've got no other plan but you. I said, what are you talking about? How do I know? And he guesses anyway. He says 10, maybe 12. He said, that'll do. Could have said any.
13.
Yeah. No, he's like, doubtful. Could have said 3. I think he would have taken any number.
Yeah.
Because he just says how
3,
many.
you can see 6.
He's like, yeah, okay. Ask someone else then. If you don't fucking believe me, what's the point of asking me?
Facing the wrong way.
Just looking at his own men.
It's like,
Me, you, and Jeffsy. That's about 3 of them. So and they go in. They cut this massive hole in a fucking fence. Why they've not been protecting that, I don't know. They go through a cotton field. Yeah. We get Bobby. Obviously, he's singing as he goes.
Yeah.
Swing low. Of course not. I'm considering that they said looks like they're expecting us. They're all fucking asleep.
Yeah.
They're expecting shit, these guys. They're all fucking having a nap. Middle of bloody fiesta. Oh, no, siesta. Not a party. They're not having a party. They're snoozing.
Does allow them to just massacre them all, though.
Yes, which is great, because the Colonel, he's got his silencer, hasn't he? He takes out a few with a silencer.
Yeah.
Grabs this one guy and says, do you have a password? He says, yes, of course, yes. He says, well, you better fucking shout it. And he better come out of that plane so we can shoot him dead right in the fucking face. And he goes, all right, then I will.
Sounds good to me.
And he says, go on then, do it. He says, whatever his name is, I've forgotten. But he says, come down from the mountain. He's like, what? He says, come down from the mountain. He says, right, that's the password, that is. Opens the door and says, hello, yes, what? And he's instantly shot in the fucking forehead.
It's a great shot.
And he's that crazy old bastard from earlier who won't get allowed on planes. And that's why. Now he's been shot dead and he's falling off the plane. So job done. Oh, yeah. Then he goes into the plane now. This is the Colonel. Goes in and incredibly polite to all the hostages.
Yes.
Says good morning to all of them. Good morning. Then he goes in. He sees Captain Bo Svensson.
Who's sleeping, curled up.
Yeah. Well, there's no beds.
Yeah.
He's supposed to die today.
Yeah.
And he goes in and says, sorry, chaps, no death for you.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
We haven't slept. Now we're going to be tired. And he says, have you got enough fuel? He says, for what? He says, yeah, fair point. To take us to Israel. He's like, you betcha. And he says, then let's get going. And then he picks this phone receiver out of fucking nowhere and just says, we're ready to roll. And then puts it down again. And I thought, was that connected to anything?
It's just
Where's he
sick
got
and loose.
He's just got it in his pocket. He always carries it. Yeah, but it's like, where's that connected to? He's just gone on a fucking kill mission. He's got a big phone pack on his back.
Yeah.
Still, I like that because I appreciate the fact that it probably isn't connected to anything. Then we get the theme tune again as everybody boards the plane. All the heroes come boarding the plane and they're just like, where's McCoy? It's a very good fucking question. Then we get somebody shouting Samir. Don't know who Samir is. But they say, stop the plane. Stop the plane. Because McCoy is turning up with his rockets and his bike and he fucking leaps the gate somehow. I don't know, there's a ramp to the other side of that truck. But he leaps that and down onto the airfield. Obviously, the theme tune's going all the time. He fucking leaps. He's firing. There's 2 Jeeps firing. McCoy's got his rockets. So the 2 Jeeps are approaching the plane, trying to stop
the
them.
terrorists are trying to stop the plane.
I like that
It's taxiing, isn't
the
it?
co-pilot's just like that. They're shooting at us. I think you said that the wrong way. You're supposed to just announce it.
Yeah.
Not be surprised by it. They're fucking terrorists. They've been trying to kill you for all the film. Yeah, but instead it makes him sound like he's quite surprised by that. McCoy, he's following. He's right between them, isn't he? They're quite spaced out. But somehow his machine guns and rockets fire outwards.
Yeah.
And takes one of them out. Takes the other one out as well as he goes past. Bobby, he drops a rope. He drops a rope out there so McCoy can climb up.
Yeah, it doesn't tie it to anything, so it's just fucking useless.
Yeah, so grabs hold of it, falls off the motorbike. He's just on the tarmac behind the plane. He's like,
face down on the top.
Yeah, obviously not. He does climb up. The theme tune's going fucking mental. He gets on the plane. They close the door. They take off. Everybody on board claps.
Yeah.
Everyone's really happy except McCoy. McCoy's just like that. How's Pete? They go and have a look at Pete. He's in there. He's dying. The medic's there talking to him. He looks up, shakes his head. It's not going to work this time, Captain. Major. Meanwhile, everyone in the back, they're handing out beers. They're just like that. beers for everybody. It's Budweiser. And everyone's
Yes,
just
it
like,
is.
and then you get somebody just in like an off scene that just shouts, real American beer.
America.
And you think, yeah, we know. That's why they've said it.
There's plenty for everybody.
Anyway, Pete's,
That's why we were late. We were getting beers.
yeah, Pete's in a bad way, unfortunately. And as everyone's singing out the back, America, fuck yeah, he dies.
Yeah.
Sad moments. Major McCoy, has he got tears in his eyes, Tom?
No.
Oh, my mistake.
Someone else's tears in his eyes.
It must have been mine.
Yeah.
I was weeping like a child at this point.
Not Peter Peterson.
Yes, the son of Peter. And then we go to Israel Airport. We all land. We land at Israel Airport. There's a fucking party going on.
Did you see, what about when they're all singing America the Beautiful?
Yes, beautiful, isn't it? It's lovely.
Why the fuck would you be doing
Yeah.
that?
Whilst their colleague and friend is dying in the other section, they're all fucking loving it. Yeah, they get to the airport.
Imagine it in Britain. You survive something, you sing God Save the King.
Yeah, they haven't got a fucking clue what's going on anyway.
Who gives
It's not
a
his
fuck?
business.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're all they're reunited with their fucking families. All the
People
wives
are
are
dancing
there.
around the fucking
Yeah,
place.
all the wives are there. The dad, he gets out. He's got that fucking doll for some reason. He's been allowed to keep it throughout his hostage ordeal. They're doing some cheering. They're doing a bit of whooping, a bit of hollering, a bit of dancing.
We carry on stag do, me, you, and Jeffsy.
Yeah, we carry on where we left off.
I'm still asleep. It just woke me up. We're landed.
Yeah, it was like, oh, what did I miss?
Slept like a baby.
And we just all look at you and go, oh.
Jeffsy's like, nothing.
You're like that. I don't know.
Nothing much.
Yeah. And you just shrug your shoulders and I shake my head,
You're just there like,
firing into the air with my new AK. The Delta Force, of course, they're not cheering, whooping and a hollering. They're very, very solemnly getting on another plane.
we've got another job to go to.
And just as they all board the plane, Major McCoy puts out his hand and helps up Colonel Nick.
There's a bit of a pause there, isn't there, where he
Yeah.
looks up at him.
And he helps him on. And
He's
they
got a
both
fake
kind
hand like Jack Nicholson in Batman and he falls off.
That'll teach you for the rope trick, you fuck. No, and they just look at each other, nod, little smile. They pull him up on board. And then that plane taxis for takeoff.
Someone throws a flower. Did you see that? Someone throws one of the flowers at the plane.
Yeah. And he's like, it's not going to see that. It's not going to make any effort whatsoever.
No, all my
They're fucking
flower.
miles away.
Yeah.
Yep, and they fly off, the theme tune ringing in our ears. And that's the end of the film.
Fucking superb, Kenneth.
Yeah, that was Lee Marvin's last film appearance as well, being helped onto the plane by Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And that was the end for him.
Do you know how old he was when he died?
No.
62. He looks fucking ancient in
What?
this. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He looks ancient in this, doesn't
He
he?
really does.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought he must have been like early 80s by this point.
Yeah, because he looks way too old for the character. Bronson would have been superb.
Yeah. He'd have joined in more as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And there we go. That's the end of the film. What do you think?
Loved it. Loved the last hour.
Fucking great film, isn't it?
It's
That
a big
last
build
hour.
up.
It
But
is. Thing is, right,
tries to build the emotion.
a lot of the people, and this is where we differ, and perhaps our listeners may differ, but most people said it had the makings of a very, very good film.
Mm.
But then they changed it halfway through and went off into a typical action
Chuck
film.
Norris film.
But it was like, yeah, but that's the opposite for me, probably for you, whereas that's where it got good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sort of meandered for a lot.
Yeah.
I had a look, and I don't know, because this came off Google, which is now all fucking AI-driven, isn't it?
Mm.
But I asked them, if it was just the Chuck Norris parts, how long would this film be?
Mm.
And they gave me this. They said, it is a 2 hour, 8 to 10 minutes. It's not, okay, well, 9, let's call it that.
Yeah.
So 2 hours, 9 minutes. However, if only the Chuck Norris scenes were in it, it would be between 30 and 35 minutes long.
Mm. Yeah, because he doesn't appear for ages, does he, after the first bit?
No, he's in it at the beginning, then he fucks off, and then he's just not. I mean, it's more plane-based, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're on the plane for a lot. That first hour is pretty much the plane.
You see him once just watching the news.
Yeah, eating a revolting dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he has enough of that and fucks off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just see him turn up, and then we fuck off back to the plane. Then we see him there looking at a computer screen. We go back to the plane. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm got a tendency to believe that.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I mean, it wouldn't be too much more than that.
And as you said, like once we get that gunfight at the airport, like from then on, last hour is just action.
Yeah, it's like a totally different film,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. Which, I mean, fair enough. I mean, they did try to stick to a story, didn't they, at the beginning? That's what it was, I think.
Yeah.
But then when they just changed it for their own needs and purposes for the film, I suppose that's when they could do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Yeah.
There must have been still a little bit of like respectful nod to the true events, which is like why the Navy guy perhaps they kept in, just so it's not totally whitewashed the whole fucking history of it.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they were doing in the first half. They were trying to show the events of what would happen is a terrorist attack. This is the story of it. And then afterwards they thought, right, fuck that, Chuck Norris, let's go.
Yeah.
Get on a motorbike, let's see, haven't you? But yeah, so in terms of that, yeah, it is a good first hour if that's what you want to watch. But it's a fucking great second hour because that's what we want to watch.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I really liked watching this again. And I say this is the second time I've watched it now since I bought it. And I only bought it last year. So I watched it last year in the old vault. And now I've watched it again, second time. So and it also counts for another watch because it was separate years. So I've added it to the list of views. Yeah, really liked it. Really liked it. And as I say, second half, much better.
Yeah, and I thought good bad guys as well. A bit of touch of actual human beings to them. They're not just evil for evil's sake.
No, well, they had a purpose, didn't they? That's what they were fighting for, their purpose. It wasn't just, let's do this, ha, 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 we can. But, I mean, again, weird casting with Robert Forster. But I think there was a lot of it, though, wasn't there, back then? It was like, if you're going to have, I think from this film and from around this film, every time you go to the Middle East, they're fucking lunatic terrorists.
Yeah.
And America are absolutely fucking saving the day and no questions asked.
With help from Israel, they're best friends.
On this one, perhaps, yes. I think that sort of faded out after this. But yeah, they always seem to be like there was flaws beforehand. And then after this one, it was just like, well, yeah, America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking just, well, why should we have flaws? We haven't. Look at us.
Yeah.
I mean, we have no flaws
We're
here.
perfect.
Yeah, and that seems to be the way they went after this. So there was a whole slew of fucking just America being the hero films, which probably is not cheered everybody up in the world. But, let's make some fucking good films out of it. So why not?
Why not, indeed?
And that's what we're all here for, right? Not listening to political ranting. Go and do that elsewhere, please. Not here.
Going in the cult?
It fucking is. As great as the film is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That second half, I mean, for the first half, I wouldn't be sure. Because that had makings of, it's more like a drama, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
The first bit. Some sort of like a TV movie drama that you could have.
Yeah, drama.
Where you could put that on and people would be like, fucking hell, that looks terrifying, doesn't it? What an ordeal those people went through.
Yeah.
But that second hour is just like, fuck yeah!
Yeah, just fucking...
motorbike with rockets, fucking brilliant.
Yeah, smashing through windows and driving through the house.
Yeah, shooting ass rockets at people. That's what the people really want.
Exactly.
Chuck Norris farting rockets at you.
Yeah, with his cock out through his belt.
That's what the people want.
Yeah.
And by God, did we get it?
We did indeed.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with you on that, Ken. I thought you might have gone good there, and we would have to have called Chuck Norris and asked him.
No, sadly not. No, not this time.
No. So there we go, Chuck.
You're back in. You're back on the podcast, and you're back in the cult.
Exactly. Lee Marvin, you did us proud with your last one.
Yeah, welcome and thank you and goodbye.
And what do you guys think? Do you think it belongs in the cult? Do you think it's a bad movie or not? Did you enjoy the film?
So, well, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's not mutually exclusive.
No. Did you enjoy the film? Did you dislike the film? Was it too long? Are you upset at Ken for picking one that's this long?
You can't be. It's my birthday.
Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
And please do send any gifts that may be delayed. Please just send them through anyway. We'll take them.
Yep.
I'll take them. Never mind, Dom. It's Hattie's birthday. We didn't bother.
And that's the end of July. Ken's birthday episode brings us to the end of the month.
Bloody hell. Well, that was non-stop, wasn't it?
Heading straight in to August.
August.
And what are we covering? Well, we have the end of our Patreon collection. We have covered Double Dragon. We have covered Street Fighter. They are on there ready for you to peruse if you want to join the Patreon. And we are ending with Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
The 90s version with Christophe Lambert.
Of course.
But until then, I would like to say happy birthday, Ken. This is the 6th year that we've been doing this fucking podcast, is it?
Probably. I don't know.
I can't even remember.
Fifth, maybe?
5th or 6th?
Yeah, one of them.
Well, we started one right at the end of the year, so it's a bit odd, isn't it? But yeah, another fucking birthday, eh?
Yep. Getting older, not getting much wiser, and not growing up in any way.
No.
Just growing old.
One thing's
That's a fucking way to do it, right?
One thing's been the constant in our lives, and that is the love of a bad movie.
That's right.
Or any movie, as it turns out, we cover on this podcast.
Yeah, but we get to choose, and that's the bonus.
Exactly. So happy birthday, Ken. Thank you guys for listening to us, and we will see you in August.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult. Dominic Lawton can be wild. Welcome to the bad movie cult. Bad movie cult.
And it's even worse if you've been in there for a poo-poo.